तज्ज्ञानं प्रशमकरं यतीन्द्रियाणाम् तज्ज्ञेयं यदुपनिषत्सु निश्चितार्थम् ते धन्या भुवि परमार्थनिश्चितेहाः शेषास्तु भ्रमनिलये परिभ्रमन्तः तज्ज्ञानं प्रशमकरं यतीन्द्रियाणां तज्ज्ञेयं यदुपनिषत्सु निश्चितार्थं ते धन्या भुवि परमार्थनिश्चितेहाः शेषास्तु भ्रमनिलये परिभ्रमन्तः. That is called knowledge. Tat jnanam. So he begins with jnanam. What is that knowledge? What does it do? Yadu indriyanam prashamakaram. Prashamakaram, shantikaram, upashamakaram, quietens the senses. That is called knowledge, which makes your senses quiet. Now think about any other knowledge other than Atmajnan. Does it excite the sense or quieten the sense? Which knowledge quietens your senses? Any knowledge that you learn, it's about engagement of the senses or the mind. Whether you're engineering or software or this journalism and whatever, legal, art, music, everything, any knowledge you take, it is engaging in the world, either with the mind and the senses or by the senses by themselves or only the mind, whatever it is, but exciting the senses. Which is that knowledge which withdraws the senses, which quietens the senses? That is called knowledge. Tat jnanam yad indriyanam prashamakaram. And that is to be known. Tadnyeyam. And so that knowledge should lead to jneyam. See, in 13th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna was asked this question by Arjuna, right? Tell me about Prakritim Purusham Chaiva. What is that I want to know about? I want to know about Purusha and Prakriti, Kshetram and Kshetrajna, and Jnanam Jneyam cha Keshava. Etat peditumichami Jnanam Jneyam cha Keshava. Purusham Prakritim Chaiva Kshetram Kshetrajnam eva cha Etat peditumichami Jnanam Jneyam cha Keshava. So here, Jneyam, Bhagavan said, Jneyam yattat pravakshami yajnatva moksha seshuvat. Like here also, Jnanam sajnana sahitam yajnatva moksha seshuvat in 9th chapter. Jneyam is, 2-3 meanings are there in that. Jneyam is what is to be known, presently not known. Jneyam, to be known. What is not known, what is to be known. A second meaning is, what is remains to be known despite all other knowledge you get. All other knowledge when you gain also, what is to be known remains as knowable only until you get into the right knowledge, Atmajnana. All other knowledge can teach you something or the other, but what is to be known remains unknown. As yesterday also I told you. No, not knowing yourself, but doing everything else. One who is the doer here? As Einstein asked this question, my greatest question in my life is not about this creation, but why is this question? Who is questioning the whole thing? That is a wonder of wonder, no? It is not about the creation I am wondering. I am wondering about the one who wonders. If that one who is conscious being is not there, would there be any wonder at all about this world? Is a table and chair wondered about the world? No. But hills and trees and plants and those many things are there. Are they wondering about the world? No. Who is wondering about the world? That is the greatest wonder for me. So, jnayam. What is to be known? Second meaning is what remains unknown in spite of all knowledges. There's no plural for knowledges, but all knowledge. The third one is that has to be known to complete your purushartha. As a human, what is to be known, only when known, you gain the fourth purushartha called moksha. Without that, there is no possibility of the end of this entire process. So, here, jnayam, what is that to be known? Upanishadsu nischita artham jnayam. Upanishadsu, in all the Upanishads, nischita artham, what is determined and decisively spoken. Nischita, decided, determined, confirmed, artham. Artham, purpose, meaning, knowledge, that is very well confirmed and determined in the Upanishads. So, therefore, in this world, bhuvi, paramartha nischitaha, nischitehaha, those people who are in this very world itself, who have completely, firmly, confirmingly decided to understand this very nature of oneself, which is to be known through the Upanishads, they are considered as Dhanyaha. Paramartha nischita ehaha. Here, decisively strive to realize this truth. They are called Dhanyaha. What about the rest of them? Sheshaha, to others are all paribhramantaha. They go round. Brahmanilaye. Brahma means delusion. Brahmanam means also to keep roaming around. Ramanam is to revel. Brahmanam is to rotate. Keep moving round. Roller coaster. Go up, down. Birth and death. This is Brahmanilaya. Sometimes, when we don't properly pronounce brahmachari, so and so. They don't, in Tamil and all, they do not have pa, bha, and all that. We have brahmachari, so and so. So what happens to that fellow? I'm not a brahmachari. I'm brahmachari. Oh, okay. Brahmanam is going round, revolving, with no direction. That's called Brahmanilaya. Brahmanilaye paribhramantaha. In that Brahmanilaya, they keep getting deluded again and again. So the birth and death never ends. Even as you go to sleep and wake up in the morning, it is another birth only. Birth to the new day. What do? And a new day, when you began in the morning today, what you do? More or less the same thing what you did yesterday. There's no difference. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. These are all fixed ones. In between. What did you do yesterday? Maybe Sunday is different, let us say. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday morning, after you wake up, breakfast, between breakfast and what did you do? More or less the same thing next day. Between lunch and dinner, it's the same thing. No change. So when you don't make any change, it will keep repeating. As our Guruji used to say, if you keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you're getting. Nothing new will come. At least you are you improving in something? If that attempt is not done, so that is called Brahmanilaya. You keep you engaged in the same thing over and over again. Not much change. Only after many years we realize, really, I did not do anything for the past so many years. That's why some people told me, Swamiji, you never changed. I said, is it a compliment or a curse? No, I said that you are looking the same. Oh, okay, thank God. Otherwise, if you tell them, you are the same, and nothing changed. That time also you are foolish. Now also it is the same thing. So, Dhanyāśṭakam, that is called knowledge. Yet, but that is Indriyanam Prashamakaram, that which quietens the senses. Tadnyeyam yat Upanishatsu Nischita Artham. Whatever is said in the determinedly, decisively in the Upanishads as the goal of human life, that is to be Jneyam. Te Dhanya Bhuvi. They are called blessed people in this world. Nischita Arthaha. Those who have come to have a clear decision about their life. Where? Here. So, those who have determined their purpose of life. Seshastu, rest of them. Brahmanilaye, in the world of delusion. Paribhramantaha, keep moving about here, there. And we are not even tired also. You know why? Because everybody does the same thing. When everybody around you doing the same thing, you don't feel to do anything different. So when I quit my job and then went to Bombay in Sandipani, I had 3 uncles in Bombay. They all came to me. What happened? Nothing happened. Who is that girl? What girl? Who made you do this? They think that somebody is involved here. So today also, yesterday somebody asked, Swamiji, what made you take this path? I think somebody. I said, I met the right person. Right? If I ask you, why did you marry this? Why did you get into marriage? I met the right person. Maybe not the right person after some time, but at that point, when you married, you said, this is the right person. That right person made you get into the Grastashram. Similarly, I met the right person. Gurudev. Finished. End of the story. No more question about it. Right? So, here, Nischita Arthaha means those who have decided to take a step towards discovery of what is to be known. They are Dhanyaha. Others keep moving about. Now, what is that which is made an individual to decide the purpose of life? As I said, we keep imitating people around us. And when we do something different, no doubt it is somewhat vague or unclear, or you are very apprehensive about that. Always to take such decisions or to go into such kind of unknown territory, you need an inspiration. Somebody who has walked the path, somebody who has already done, and that inspires you. Otherwise, you don't go into that particular unknown territory. That's why Mahatmas are those people, even though they speak to many, many hundreds and thousands of people, very few of them take the plunge, take that leap. Because they have to hold on to something which they believe and completely have faith in. What is Shraddha? Shastreshu Guruvakyeshu Satya Buddhi Avadarana Shraddha. Faith is that in the teacher and the scripture there should be undoubted feeling of this is true. Then only you will move in that direction. Right? So, but in marriage you are not sure who the other person is, what he will do, what she will do. That's why in that marriage time they make such a noise that boy or the girl should not even think. Everybody is sounding and there's so much of sound that fellow cannot be allowed to think. If he only passes a little while. It is said to Ramdas, one of the Sant Ramdas, when he was about to get married. In Maharashtra, that they have a tradition. Savdhan. I always hear it as Sabudan, but anyway, Savdhan, Savdhan. Be careful. I mean, it is usually when they say the mantra, the priest will say, but it is overpowered by the sound, you will not hear at all. But he clearly heard that. Savdhan. He ran away from there. Took off from there. Never to turn back. Savdhan, Savdhan. So, that's why Bhagavan Shankaracharya also says, Kur avadhanam mahadavadhanam. Sa avadhanam. Meaning, very carefully do it. In this path, you have to walk very carefully because there can be many great slips on the way, distractions on the way.